So let's talk about DeFi. I think you cover that on your channel.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about DeFi? And my question is, because I have a trading background, I've been trading actually for 15 years, primarily FX. I build algos, FX algos. Now in TradingView, but I used to build them in MT4. But how are they getting this yield, man? Is it all from lending? Tell us a little bit about how do you see this DeFi? I don't want to call it a bubble, but it's a mania. How do you see this ending? Is it good or is it a bad story?
Look, I think it will have the similar thing as the ICO a little bit, except that this whole DeFi thing, it's set up in a way that you're not printing money from thin air as the ICOs were, right? So it's kind of like pay to play. The companies, they're actually doing something real, and there is value being created, and then people are giving them money to make it work. So most of the DeFi projects are holding a lot of Ethereum in the smart contracts, meaning that they actually have people's money. So the risk on this is a little different, but you're just hoping that the security is good, and also the regulation. You're not worried about whether the companies will exist in the future. Another risk you're looking at is hacking, right? If the hacks happen, or collateral at some point, when the collateral ratios blow out to the point that most people cannot withdraw. But they do have some risk mitigation to it, using algorithms that will increase the interest rate for the lenders. So there's that. But in terms of the bubble you're talking about, which is with the coins that are attached to this project, to me that's where the bubble is, because they're not really representing what's underneath the coin. It's just like there's a complete big difference between the asset, which is the token backed by the DeFi platform, and the platform itself. So I'm personally looking at the collateral ratios other than I'm not really too interested in the coins themselves. When it comes to when the 8% you're talking about, the annual returns, it makes sense to me if you do the math. I don't think that's a risk when it comes to you as a lender, because I'll give you an example of Nexo, which is one of my favorite DeFi platform, because they try to really do the right thing and have some insurance to them. But these guys, they charge you 11% interest, and if they promise you 5 or 6%, mathematically they just need enough people to lend to borrow the money. And if you're a trader in the space, you would know that, look, there is a lot of people borrowing money on this DeFi platform. If you're a trader, you will reach at a point where you need to do that, right? You're speculating on Bitcoin, but also you need USDT to take a trade on an exchange. And then you don't really know how to go about it. What are you going to do? You will just have to borrow some money and trade it. I did that 2 days ago myself, right? I needed money to trade. I have money on Nexo. I have some Bitcoin on there, but I could lend some USDT. So I wanted to short it was Compound a few days ago, right? It went up.
I ended up buying Compound a day ago.
Right, you see. Yeah. So it went up so hard, and I wanted to short it. So I had to borrow some USDC, was USDT, and went on some platform and shorted. So to me, that makes sense. They are people interested in borrowing the money, and I paid my interest. So if I paid 11% or 11.5, and then the lender was promised 8%, next would get 3.5%. The rest is history. So the risk is mostly on people that are buying the coins that are representing these platforms, rather just being a lender. I would rather just be a lender, for example,
right?
Stablecoin or Bitcoin.
If you want to see more videos and interviews like this from influential people in tech, finance, and sports, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell to be alerted. And go a step further and join the YouTube membership area for early releases of videos like this. I'm out of here. Ha!